Hi there, welcome back to another episode of the All Around Growth Podcast. My name is Rob Kaiser and I am your host. This is Season 5, Episode 14 of the show, and today we are going to be taking a look at a powerful tool that can transform the way that you engage with Scripture, and that is the Bible app. Now, whether you're looking to deepen your personal study, connect with a partner, or embark on a spiritual journey with a group, this app has a lot of different features that are designed to support and enrich your experience in engaging with Scripture. So in this episode, we're going to explore the history of the app, learn a little bit about, who made it, what it's all about, where it comes from. And we're also going to take a look at some key features of the app with a little bit of extra focus on the study plans themselves and how you can use them to foster meaningful connections and deepen your spiritual growth. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. The reason why I wanted to touch on this today is because I just completed a 31-day study program using one of the plans in this app. And needless to say, it was awesome. All right. It exceeded my expectations. A lot of the plans are 3 days, 5 days, 10 days. This one that I did with someone else in a small group type setting, I did this with a partner. Went in directions that were unexpected, but resulted in outcomes that were absolutely unbelievable and remarkable. So what exactly is the Bible app, and how do you get it? Well, you can simply learn more about it at Bible.com, but to understand a little bit of the backstory behind it, I'm going to share with you what comes from Wikipedia, because that provides a little bit more of a comprehensive history of the app itself. Now, the Bible app is from an organization or an institution called YouVersion, and YouVersion on Wikipedia reads as follows. YouVersion, also known as Bible.com or the Bible app, is an online and mobile Bible platform published for Android, iOS, Windows Phone, and many other operating platforms. In 2023, according to YouVersion, its Bible app had featured over 3,000 Bible versions in over 2,000 languages, audio Bibles, offline capabilities, as well as over 800 Bible plans and devotionals. Now, history. YouVersion was founded in 2008 by Bobby Grunewald and Life.Church. And after I read about this, we're going to take a look at Life.Church. Let's take a look at Life.Church anyways right now. And then we'll get back to the YouVersion. Life.Church, pronounced Life Church, formerly known as LifeChurch.tv, Life Covenant Church, and Life Church is an evangelical Christian multi-site megachurch based in Edmond, Oklahoma, in the United States. It is affiliated with the Evangelical Covenant Church. Craig Groeschel is the founder and senior pastor of Life.Church. Weekly church attendance was 85,000 people in 2018. The church is known for its YouVersion ministry, which publishes the Bible app. That is absolutely incredible, with a weekly church attendance of 85,000 people. I do not attend a megachurch myself, but That's neither here nor there. I did not know that about that, but the church is known for its YouVersion ministry, and the YouVersion ministry is exactly what we are talking about today. So let's get back to YouVersion and its history. Oh, like I said, YouVersion was founded in 2008 by Bobby Grunwald of Life.Church. Since at least 2012, it has been sponsored by David Green, the billionaire founder and owner of Hobby Lobby Stores Incorporated. And in April 2014, YouVersion released version 5 of the Bible app, which added features for community engagement and scripture discussion. Worth noting, it was around 2013 where 2012 where I initially discovered the YouVersion app. So I've been using this app for more than 10 years. But at any rate, in April 2014, YouVersion released version 5 of the Bible app, which added features for community engagement and scripture discussion. In April 2016, the Bible app became available on the Apple Watch, allowing users to read the verse of the day, view trending verses, and access their own verse images, bookmarks, and highlights. By April 2017, YouVersion had been downloaded over 268 million times and offered 1,492 versions of the Bible in 1,074 languages. In March 2017, YouVersion launched a service using Google Assistant on Google Home devices, enabling users to request Bible verses based on their moods and emotions. In November 2021, YouVersion had reached 500 million downloads. Now there's an article or a paragraph titled Criticism. And some of the criticism reads that YouVersion has been accused of over-collecting data from its users since 2013. As recently as 2019, the Android version of the app was requiring access to all the users' contact information, their address book, and their GPS location. YouVersion has updated their privacy policies as of April 2nd, 2022. That's interesting. Now, there are a lot of references. There are 15 references here, along with external links to the official website and things like that. The official website is youversion.com, which, you know, this is interesting. I would just encourage you, if you're interested in this kind of thing, you know, if you use the Bible app, learn about it. I did like this. I did not know that it was initially formed as a ministry component of Life Church, and I did not know anything about Life Church. But Life Church is let's just learn a little bit about Life Church, and then we'll talk about why it's worth learning about some of these things. Now, in January 1996, Life Church was founded as Life Covenant Church in Oklahoma City with 40 congregants meeting together in a 2-car garage. The church membership grew rapidly, and Life Church built its first facility, now known as the Oklahoma City campus, in 1999, just 3 years after. In 2001, Metro Church, a 25-year-old non-denominational church in nearby Edmond, Oklahoma, merged with Life Church, effectively making it a multi-site church. With this merger, they changed their name, combining Life Covenant Church with Metro Church to arrive at the name Life Church. Following the multi-site services, the church launched campuses in Tulsa and Stillwater, Oklahoma in 2003, with these new campuses incorporating satellite video teaching into their services. Life Church opened an additional campus in Oklahoma City, the South Oklahoma City campus, in spring 2005, In February 2006, Life Church introduced a campus in Fort Worth, Texas, its first location outside Oklahoma. In April 2006, the church established its internet campus, which broadcasts weekly interactive worship services live over the internet. On Easter Sunday, 2007, Life Church began broadcasting from their new campus in the online game Second Life. Also in 2007, Life Church opened campuses in Northwest Oklahoma City, another in Wellington, Florida in 2012, and in Albany, New York in 2016. In 2012, the church had more than 2,600 members. In 2015, the church had 15 campuses in different American states. And in 2018, the church claimed to have 85,000 members and had opened 30 campuses in different cities. Now, the church has an evangelical confession of faith and is a member of the Evangelical Covenant Church. If you want to learn more about any of this, I will link to the article on Wikipedia of YouVersion, the article on Wikipedia of Life Church, and you can learn more about any and everything that I've shared with you thus far. So there we have an overview of Bible.com, its history, its purpose, its availability on the different platforms, and all of this is available for free, and that's worth pointing out. It's really helpful because you can look at something. For example, you can look at a different scripture quote, and I think we'll go ahead and do that just to share an example of. And today is, I'll share the scripture quote from the final day of the Bible study today. My preferred verse, or my preferred choice of scripture translation, that is the New King James Version. And this is Psalm 127, verse 5. Happy is the man who has his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but shall speak with their enemies in the gate. And this is, if you're curious about what that is, it is laboring and prospering with the Lord. And it's a quote about children. And how it reads in its entirety is, unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. Unless the Lord guards the city, the watchman stays awake in vain. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he gives his beloved sleep. Behold, children are a heritage from the Lord. The fruit of the womb is a reward. Like arrows in the hand of a warrior, so are the children of one's youth. Happy is the man who has his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but shall speak with their enemies in the gate. So, for context, I'll read the last 3 verses of that psalm in a different translation. For example, the American Standard Version. Let's read the New American Standard Bible, otherwise known as the NASB, which is kind of utilizing 1995 language. All right? So the last 3 chapters read, Behold, children are a gift of the Lord. The fruit of the womb is a reward. Like arrows in the hand of a warrior, so are the children of one's youth. How blessed is the man whose quiver is full of them. They will not be ashamed when they speak of their enemies in the gate. Now let's read a translation that is a little bit different, like, for example, the Contemporary English Version. Children are a blessing and a gift from the Lord. Having a lot of children to take care of you in your old age is like a warrior with a lot of arrows. The more you have, the better off you will be, because they will protect you when your enemies attack you in court. And one final example, we'll take a look at the easy. It's called Easy, the Easy English Bible 2018. Children are a gift from the Lord. He blesses us with descendants. If you have sons while you are a young man, they are like a soldier's arrows. If a man has many sons, God has blessed him. When his enemies speak against him at the city gate, they will not win. Okay, so there are a lot of different translations that are embedded within the Bible app, and it allows you to easily cross-reference the various translations within the Bible. And a lot of people who want to argue against organized religion, specifically Christianity, will talk about the flaws of the different translations. But, my friends, the reality is humans are inherently flawed, period. And we use language to communicate. And yes, those of us who are Christians understand the flaws of our own religion. Like, we get it. We hear you. Okay. It's okay. You don't have to agree with us and our faith tradition. We understand where you're coming from, and believe me, we've heard it. At any rate, so all the translations are incredible, and they make it easy to use. There's there's also audio versions of many different translations, so you can listen to the Bible. But one of the key things that is awesome are the study plans. And there are apparently over 800 Bible plans and devotionals within the app. And the Bible plans are great because you can do them on your own, or because of the community element and aspect of the app, it allows you to invite friends. Many of you guys out there in the audience, we are also connected through this particular app, and we can see activity that the other person is doing. We can interact with each other through the app. We can like things that are shared on our own timelines in the app. And it's really nice. And if you're friends with someone in the app and on the app, you can actually engage in a study plan with them. And what that allows you to do is, depending on how I've only done this once with one person, so I'm not really familiar with a group study plan on multiple outside of the one that I've done. But the way that this one was set up was there was a devotional that was read, and then one or more scripture quotations that were provided to read in the context of the devotional. And then there was a final section for that day called Talk It Over, which had 3 prompts of, dig, discover, and display. Questions that would encourage you to think about the devotional and the scripture readings. Discover, questions that would prompt you to think about ways in which you could find examples of this in your own life. For example, the devotional and the scripture references. And then the final topic, display, was something that would encourage you or give you an example of things that you could do to display that in your own life, whether it was ways that you interacted with people, things that you did in your own prayer life, or whatever the case may be. But they were good tools that were available within that particular study plan that allowed you, or the user rather, to go deeper and examine a little further and in depth. So I really appreciated the way that this particular plan was set up, and I look forward to doing more, both on my own and with other people. You can, like I said, it's very easy to, if you want to do this with somebody, just share the app with them, encourage them to sign up for it. And then when you sign up for a plan, you can simply invite them. And it when you do that, it's the user interface is very, it's put together quite well, and it makes it very easy to use. It's set up well for real-time sharing of thoughts, notes, and progress in the plan with other people that you're doing it with. Again, whether it's just a single person or a larger group, it's a great way to stay connected, and you can take it further if you want to. And this is something that we might do here in the group for those who are interested in doing a group study. Maybe we can have a dedicated Zoom call to discuss some of these plans and how they, our own feedback on it. I don't know. We'll talk about some of this stuff in the Zoom call for Patreon subscribers, which is taking place next Tuesday on the 27th, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that and make sure that I've got that right for anybody that's listening. What it is that we are doing is we are, yes, on Tuesday, August 27th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are having our very first Zoom call, video call for Patreon subscribers. It's not a Zoom call per se, but it is a video call. And if you're a Patreon subscriber, you have already received the information to join this call and participate in it with us. If you want to participate in these video calls with us and talk about things like a Bible study or anything for that matter, anything that includes but is not limited to what's discussed here on the podcast or in the Telegram chat, then by all means, join us on Patreon at t.me or at patreon.com/allaroundgrowth. And if you're listening to this show and you're not on Telegram, then join Telegram and talk with us. There are approximately 50 people in the Telegram community. Actually, I'm taking a look at this now. We've had a few new members join. We have 53 people in the Telegram group, and we would love to have you join us. So join us at t.me/allaroundgrowth and interact with the people who are the most engaged. It's a great group of people, and there are people there that are doing awesome, really awesome things. People like Wayne, people like Rachel, people like Sean, who, people like Kiriaki, people like Brian, all of the Patreon supporters and everybody else who is an active member of that group, come join us. Letty, I appreciate you guys for being the core group of people that just keep us going and talking about the things that we talk about and growing all around. It's really quite a good group. And for everybody else that I didn't mention, it's just that you guys are the most active and the first ones that come to mind. I appreciate you. So, back to the Bible app. It's a great way to grow your spiritual life The spiritual aspect of life is one of many components that we've historically talked about on the show, and it gives you the ability to tailor these different plans to fit your own needs, your group needs, based on wherever you're at in life, areas that you want to focus on. You can set reminders and notifications to help you stay on track with the plan that you're working on. And moreover, if life happens on life's terms, you've got the ability to pause the study, resume it when you need to. You can switch plans when you want to. You can do whatever you want. And lastly, but certainly not least, there is this ability within the app that allows you to create images from verses. There are stock images that have been created by, social media artists or whatever. So any particular verse that you want to, make an image out of, something Instagram worthy, for example, you can do that. And a lot of them are already made from whatever particular verse that you're reading that look nice. But it's also very easy to make one with a bunch of background images that they have, the ability to customize and choose fonts. You can do all of this, share it on social media, share it within the app's community itself, or just download the photos and share them with your friends and family via text message or however you choose to do it. It's very, very easy to use the app and share your faith. And that is something that I had and honestly still have some trouble doing, is being open and honest and sharing my faith with others. I'm trying very hard to be unashamed of my faith, and today's episode is one example of me being unashamed of my faith. I am a Christian. I have this set of beliefs and life experiences that make me feel unashamed. And I'm not going to go into detail about some of those experiences, but if you're curious about what they are, join us on Telegram at t.me/allaroundgrowth and ask me about some of these experiences that make it very evident about how God has worked in my life, and I will gladly share that with you. But it is, this Bible app is a great way to share your faith with other people and encourage other people to open their minds a little bit in order to experience some of the beauty and grace and wisdom that is found within Scripture, within our faith, and just within a life that we live when it is centered on God through Christ. So that's about it. Again, I would just encourage you to explore the app, explore the study plans, especially the study plans. It can have a tremendous impact on your own life and the life that you share it with. So do that. Download the app, start a plan, invite someone to join the journey, spread the word, because it can do nothing but good. And with that, thank you for listening today. This is Rob Kaiser. God bless.